Anthem 13, The Brightest Light. Welcome to Anthem 13 in my attempts to write a new choir anthem every week for a year. I'm Kevin Mulrine and I hope you will enjoy listening to my progress throughout 2024. Please do visit the website anthem52.com, follow along on x.com or Instagram at realanthem52 and send me a message to show@anthem52.com. I've had enough of Lent. Well, in terms of writing anthems at least. This week I had a go at an Easter anthem, and next week I may do the same. My usual web search for lyrics turned up the perhaps surprising Easter prayers page of the Country Living magazine website. I was drawn to the short and attractive anonymous prayer called The Brightest Light. Here are the words. The veil of darkness transformed to the brightest light. The most dreadful end became the most beautiful beginning. The depths of despair fade to reveal hope everlasting. The curse of death defeated by eternal life. It's an interesting challenge to try to set such a short text, and I did end up repeating more than one section of words. I don't think that's an issue in this case. Each of the 4 lines begins with a downbeat feel and ends with an upbeat one, so there's plenty of scope for contrasts. The opening of my choir and organ anthem contains an organ introduction taken from the first part the choir sings, but is shorter and unresolved. The choir version then takes the opportunity to make the extended ending as positive as possible by shifting up into an even brighter key. I come back to this technique several times in the anthem. I played around with the organ, repeating or doubling the choir parts, as well as providing accompaniment in other places, and I let the time signature do what it wanted to, so there are plenty of odd and inconsistent signatures thrown in. 3 sharps turns into 3 flats for a middle section, and listen out for some Hammer House of Horror moments close to the start to portray the most dreadful end. I had fun with this and the more extensive than usual use of crescendos and rallentandos, or should that be crescendi and rallentandi, getting louder and getting slower. The longest crescendo and rallentando accentuate a fairly mad ascending chordal structure for fade to reveal hope everlasting, and I like the way the organ pedals start again immediately afterwards at the original tempo, in a bit of a bass and tenor workout. Another point to listen out for is the shift from 3 flats back into 3 sharps, with the organ playing an unapologetically warped sequence. Blink and you'll miss it. Finally, there's a big resolution to A major to finish off the Easter fun. See if you can spot those features and see what you think. What did you think? Let me know on x.com or Instagram at realanthem52 as a comment on the show notes for this episode, or via email show@anthem52.com. I hope you'll join me next week for a new episode and a new anthem. Only 39 to go. But until then, the question remains, will I make it to Anthem 52?